Essence, sweet children, you now have to forget those bodies and become free from being attracted. You have to become karmatit and return home. Therefore, perform pure acts. Do not perform any sinful acts. Question: in order to check your stage, praise of which three should you constantly remember? Answer: first one, praise of the incorporeal. Second one, praise of the deities. Third one, praise of oneself. Now check whether you have become worthy of worship, the same as the incorporeal Father. Have you imbibed all the Father's virtues? Is your behavior as royal as that of the deities? Or your food, drink, and virtues like those of the deities? Do you know all the virtues of souls? And have you become an embodiment of them? The place of residence of you souls is the Tower of Silence. Just as there is the peak of the Himalaya mountains, which is very high, you also reside in the highest place of all. Souls that have become impure have to become pure and go up above. That is called the Tower of Silence. Those people have towers of science. You have to go from here up above to the Tower of Silence. Those who make effort to become Satopradhan also show the path to others. You children now have to perform pure acts. The Father has explained to you the philosophy of karma. You became degraded in the kingdom of Ravan. The Father is now teaching you to perform pure acts. The five vices are great enemies. None of the vices are any less. Attachment too is a vice. Even by having attachment, you become trapped in body consciousness. A Kumari is called pure. Mothers also have to become pure. The father explains, sweetest children, now go beyond the stage of being Kumars and Kumaris. If you want to claim a high status, do not remember anyone else. You have to become free from being attracted and become karmatit. Become trustees. The father says you may tour around but don't waste money. Those who are pure are called holy. Just as the deities were pure, so you too have to become like them. You should be courageous. You have to make your own stage strong. We are now going into divine relationships. Continue to reduce your bondages as much as possible. Lighten yourselves. There is no need to increase your bondages. There is no expense incurred in attaining the kingdom. You are claiming the sovereignty of the world without any expense. Government spends so much on their armaments and armies, etc. You don't have any expense at all. Whatever you give to the Father, you are not really giving, but you are, in fact, taking from Him. The Father is incognito. He continues to give you Srimat to open museums, hospitals, and universities from where people can receive knowledge. The badge of yours can also work wonders. Through this, you can give anyone the unlimited inheritance in a second. The Father makes you into the masters of the world in a second. Then it depends on your efforts. There, in Golden Age, people eat and drink with great royalty. They would never eat between meals. They eat very peacefully with great royalty. You should learn all virtues. It is shown in a scripture that Krishna ate the butter, but that was, in fact, the globe of the sovereignty of the world. This study is for claiming a royal status. This would not be called a Praja Patshala, a study place to become subjects. This is the Patshala for becoming Narayan from an ordinary human. This is a godly university. God is teaching you. No matter how much literature you give people, they don't understand anything from that. Here, you have to explain personally. Even if someone does laugh at you, The point of two fathers is still good. Golden Age is Shivalaya, a pure world. You children now have the omens of Jupiter over you. You children will definitely go to heaven. This is fixed. But you have to claim a high status by making effort. Baba is the businessman and also the stockbroker. He liberates you from the chains of sorrow and gives you happiness. The father now says, a lot of time has gone by and little time now remains. You will see how much upheaval there will be. Essence for Dharana. First point, live as a trustee and become free from being attracted. Do not have any wasteful expenditure. Continue to make effort to remain as pure as the deities. Second point, remember the loveliest one of all, the Father. As much as possible, continue to reduce your bondages of the Iron Age and lighten yourself. Do not increase those bondages. Stay in the happiness that you are going into the Golden Age of divine relationships. Blessing, may you destroy any burden of your old nature and sanskars and become a double light angel. May you destroy any burden of your old nature and sanskars and become a double light angel. Since you now belong to the Father, hand over all your burdens to the Father. Even if a little burden of your old nature or sanskars remains, it will bring you down from up above. It will not allow you to experience the flying stage. Therefore, Babdada says, hand over everything. If you keep Ravan's property with you, you will receive sorrow. An angel is someone who does not have the slightest trace of Ravan's property. Baba is telling the definition of angels from the beginning of this month. Burn away all your old accounts and you will then be called a double light angel. Slogan, watch the unlimited play while being fearless and cheerful, and you will not fluctuate. Watch the unlimited play while being fearless and cheerful, and you will not fluctuate. With Avyakt silence, experience the double light angelic stage. Avyakt point, you experienced Father Brahma as a walking and moving angel without any body consciousness, while performing actions and speaking to others while giving them directions, increase their zeal and enthusiasm. He was detached from his body and gave the experience of the form of subtle light because Father Brahma is the practical example for us to follow. Follow the Father Brahma in the same way. Remain constantly beyond body consciousness. Let each one see your form of detachment. That means you should be detached from the body. You should be soul conscious. This is known as being angelic while in a body. Means completely soul conscious. Not even the slightest form of attachment to the body. Then you are called as angel.